Welcome back to another video. Today I am working on an order for a customer. She actually got 3 sets because right now I am having a summer sale where you buy 2 sets and you get 1 set completely free. It's not too related to any specific product, specific designs or anything like that. It can be a custom set you want or any design on my website. She chose one of them to be a design on my website, which is called the Princess. And it is a really pretty pink color, which I created this design, I think like 2 or 3 years ago. And at that time, the pink nude that I had was by Tino. And I do not have that pink anymore. I ran out a while ago and forgot to get some more ordered. So I had to kind of improvise with this. So I am using the Rarjsm number 750, which is, well, I'm sorry, let's go back. I am using, the first nude that I put down is by Gaoy, and it's 1353. It's a very, very sheer, light pink color that I'm putting down first. And I do believe, yeah, that I'm putting down first. I'm so sorry. And then after that, I go in with the Rarjsm number 750. That is a bit more of a darker pink nude, which almost looks identical to the original pink that I had used. So for this nail set, as you can see, like some of the nails are not completely done in the nude. Some of them are like done half. Like the ring finger is half nude, half clear, and like the pointer right here, I just put some nude at the bottom and then took an ombre brush and ombreed it up, as well as the ring finger on that one side, and then put into cure. And then I think here is, yeah, I'm starting to use that pink, putting that down for the second coat. And actually with this coat, I used another coat of it as well. So yeah, just because you have to build it up with this color in specific, because it's very, very, very sheer. But that's just what I had to do to improvise to make it match my original design, and it ended up turning out great in the end. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing here, just placing down all the nudes and ombreing up a little bit onto the clear parts. I also wanted to say that I am trying to get back into my YouTube videos a lot more. I know that I have slacked off a little bit and haven't been uploading as much as I would like to. And I had explained this before in another video. It was just some life things kind of getting in the way, but hopefully everything is, a little bit better now, and hopefully I can get back to uploading more. And I actually set a schedule for myself. So I'm going to start uploading I'm going to start, dropping a video every Wednesday and every Sunday. So those are the 2 days that you can expect to see a video from me. If I miss like a Wednesday or a Sunday by chance, I will just upload on the next scheduled day. But I'm going to really try not to do that. But life happens. So those are my 2 scheduled days that I'm going to start uploading onto YouTube for, so I can get this back up and running and get more videos out. So for the thumb here, I had laid down a layer of blooming gel and went ahead and went in with white and started making those lines for the croc design or snake design. Some people call it a snake design. I call it the croc design. And then I'm going in with a brush and some acetone and cleaning it up into a smile line to be a French. This is just the easiest way I found for me to do it. So that's why I'm doing it this way. I don't really know of another way to do it, but yeah. And then I'm taking the back of my brush and just popping those bubbles. I I love I love the white gel polish that I'm using, and it's my favorite. It's the one by Melody Susie, the one in the silver bottle, not the white bottle. But it can be bubbly. I have noticed when I'm using it, it can be bubbly. So I have to go back and pop the bubbles in it because I don't like the bubbles showing up. Because when they dry, you have the little bubble right there, and it's annoying. But other than that, I love this white gel polish. I found that this one is easy to work with as far as doing Frenches. It's very pigmented, so you don't need to do but one layer. And that's what I'm looking for. That one, and I think Ball Pit's white gel polish is another good one to do Frenches with as well. But I'll link this in the description for you if you want to give this gel polish a try. It's very affordable, and again, it's really good to use for French tips. So I am putting the blooming gel on the half of the ring finger as well, and doing the croc design there too. And then I cured in between each nail after I cleaned up the smile line, and went ahead and cured. I didn't leave it out because it would bloom too much. So I did cure and then moved on to do the next nail. And here I'm just kind of cleaning up the croc design, getting it to look better, and also getting rid of some bubbles. And then I'll let that cure. Next, I am getting out my lace foil that I've had. I can't remember where I got this. I think I got it from Shein or AliExpress, one of those, but I got it a while ago. If I can find that, I will link that too. But like I said, it was a few years ago that I got this. And I'm laying down some foil glue onto the nails and letting that cure for the full 60 seconds. I only let it cure for 60 seconds. I do not let it cure any longer than that or any shorter than that. Exactly 60 seconds works perfect for this foil glue that I use. And the foil glue that I'm using is it's the Transfer Foil Gel by the Attitude Shop. That is one, and the other one that I like is the Macart Nail Art Foil Glue. The Macart one you can get on Amazon, and the other one is from the Attitude Shop. So I will link both of those down below as well. But after I let it cure for 60 seconds, I put the foil on and press it down really well. I use this little silicone tool because it's just it's easier. It like helps get in those small cracks and things, and push that down really well, and then I'll start slowly pulling up to make sure that everything is down. If anyone has worked with foils, you'll know what I mean when you put it down and you've pressed and pressed and pressed as much as you can, and then you start to pull it up and you notice that like a part of it is not stuck all the way down or something. So I go back over it and press more, and then it sticks, and then I lift it up real fast. So that's what I did for those two nails, and then going back in with that pink and ombreing up over top of the lace to give it that ombre effect with the lace. So yeah. Then I'm going to go ahead and top coat just to protect the lace. I don't want that to come off. So I will just put a very thin layer of a top coat on that just so nothing happens to it and it doesn't get ruined, because I use acetone to clean up my mistakes and things like that. So I don't want it to take off of the lace. So I just do that just in case. So that's pretty much it for this design. And now I'm just moving on to getting the nails prepped and ready to put the gems on, and I buff them where I'm going to put the charms at. It just helps the charms to stick better to the nails, And the glue I use is Zule's nail glue and the McCart rhinestone glue. And I'm just gonna start putting the gems on. So I'm using a little bit of Zule's glue, putting it down and putting this heart charm on. And then you're gonna see me go around the heart charm. I'm using the McCart glue for that, again, because the Zule's glue is air dry and it dries pretty fast. So I didn't want it to dry so fast for this part because I'm using caviar beads to put all around that little heart gem. And so this is when the McCart glue comes in hand. I just put some on using a brush and go around the heart gem and then put all the little caviar beads around. I find it's just easier to do it that way. Now for this gem, I am going in using the McCart because of the Zule's glue that's drying so quick. It's like a half butterfly. It comes in halves like that. Why I bought this, I thought it was cute, and it is. It's very shiny, very beautiful, but it is a pain putting on nails because you have to make sure, you know, both of the wings are lined up and, you know, they're straight and it looks right. And that's what I was doing here. And then I will flash cure. I'm going to flash cure it real quick just so it will be, you know, it'll hold still in place before I fully cure. And then I'm going to add like some more caviar beads to make up the little antennas of the butterflies and stuff. But yeah, those charms are very pretty, but they do come separate like that, which can be a pain when you're trying to put it on the nails. So, but that's what I used in the original design, so I had to use it again. I dread using these charms, but they do look really pretty in the end. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish placing the rest of the charms on this nail set, and then I will pop back in. So for this nail, I just wanted to say, you know, I usually do all of my filing at the very end after everything is complete, after I top coat, because I like the nice crispy edges. But when I am doing a full bling, like pixie nail, like this one is, I do go ahead and file the nail. Some people don't. Some people go ahead and just put the pixies on and leave like a little bit of room at the very top for filing. I don't trust myself to do that because I'm always afraid I'm not going to leave enough room to file. So it's just easier for me to go ahead and file the nail the way that I want it, and then go ahead and put the pixies on. So that is what I did here. And then I just dump them, put them in a little box, and that way I can put them, the ones that fall off, I can put them back in the bag instead of wasting them. So yeah, that is what I did for the pinky nails. And then this is where I go in with the glue. It's the Macart Gem Grip Glue. And I'm going around all those big charms, just filling in all those gaps. I always do this for all of my nails. If you've been watching my videos, you will see that I do this all the time, just because like I've worn nails with bling on it and I don't like when my hair gets caught up underneath the charms. So I do this for all of my customers, and it also helps, you know, to hold the gems on a lot stronger as well. And then after that, I'm gonna go in and top coat all around those gems, and the top coat I'm using is actually Nails by Dev. I wanted to try out this top coat and I've been liking it so far. It's really shiny, seems to stay shiny, so I'm using that one today. And I also like the other one from Nails Bling Supply. But yeah, so after I top coated, this is the finished result. They turned out absolutely beautiful. I love this set. It's very blingy, very pretty. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.